So I just finished watching The Breakfast Club on 4K Ultra HD, and I gotta tell you, I found some major errors in this sucker, and this one completely was useless. Why did I freaking pick this one up when this one was just perfectly fine? And I'm gonna explain the reasons today. So let's get into this. In today's physical media topic video, we talk about The Breakfast Club on 4K Ultra HD. I watched the movie, I went through all the special features, and now we're gonna give it a deep dive talking about the pros and cons to this release, but then get into a massive rant on why this was such a big disappointment. There was mistakes made here, and Criterion could have done a way better job, but they really wanted to pull one over on the collectors. And then we talk about the future of Criterion collecting, and if 4K is the right way to go, or if we should just stick with Criterion Blu-rays. So let's get into this. So now diving into The Breakfast Club on 4K. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's in my top 100 list actually, if you follow me on Letterboxd. Well, I do love this movie. It's a John Hughes masterpiece written and directed by him. And I just love the whole cast here. They give great performances, and really it's a crowd pleaser kind of movie because everybody seems to enjoy The Breakfast Club. They're just relatable stories, this coming of age kind of character, story driven movie that everybody just really loves. I mean, it takes you back to your high school days and just kind of goes into some emotional depths that you maybe don't expect, but it's a great time because even there's some humor added in here. But absolutely love The Breakfast Club, so I really wanted to pick this one up on 4K when Criterion Collection did announce this one. Now, I did have two Blu-rays of it before. Had it in the Blu-ray Steelbook, had it in another Blu-ray collection of John Hughes, and I'm like, do I really need this one on 4K? Well, I thought a 4K transfer would actually look pretty darn good, but the Blu-rays looked already excellent, so I didn't know if there was going to be a big upgrade there, but I said, hey, you know what? I will chance it. I will watch it, and we'll give the recommendations out to the audience. So I watched this one, so you don't necessarily have to pick this one up if it's not going to be the right pickup for you. But let's go into the pros here. Yes, the 4K is an upgrade. Is it a big, massive, noticeable upgrade? Well, if you're looking for it, you can see kind of zoomed in on the characters' faces, a lot of details. I mean, you can see all their pores and just the detail in the hair, and of course their outfits. And there's really where you're going to see the 4K upgrade. In terms of anything else, there's nothing really too eye-catching here with the 4K. Once again, we know the Blu-ray looked excellent, so there wasn't massive problems with the Blu-rays or anything like that. So it wasn't like when we absolutely needed to 4K, even though I love the movie, like I said, and it's one of my favorites. So yes, there's a 4K upgrade here in terms of picture quality. Is everybody going to notice it? Probably not. You really do kind of have to be looking for it. It's not one that just kind of outstands in 4K amazingness. Now, there isn't a Dolby Atmos track on here either. That's kind of the sucky thing. Unfortunately, I thought there was going to be a Dolby Atmos track, but from what I can tell, it was just a DTS audio track, which was kind of a bummer because if you're going to do a 4K upgrade, why, Criterion, are you not doing Dolby Atmos tracks on all your 4Ks? I don't understand. Like, do a new audio mix. Like, The Breakfast Club has some great sound design work, and it would really stand out with Dolby Atmos. If you could hear it from the different channels, from the different speakers there, I think you could have really had some great moments. I mean, just the crunching of the, cereal sandwich. I mean, that could have looked great and sounded great also with the Dolby Atmos track, but I just don't know why Criterion kind of slacks in the audio department sometimes. I don't think they always want to put in the effort to all their 4Ks, and that's really a bummer because maybe Arrow Video would have done a new Dolby Atmos track. Maybe another boutique label would have done better, so that's kind of unfortunate. They really just putting this one on a 4K disc at this point and saying, hey, you know what, it's a big 4K upgrade, and I really don't think it is. And I watched it, I looked through it scene by scene, and like I said, yes, there's a difference there, but nothing that is really outstanding or most people will notice at the end of the day, unfortunately. And also the special features are pretty lackluster as well. Like if you already have Breakfast Club from the Criterion Blu-ray, I don't think you're getting any new special features here at all. At least it doesn't say anything listed new. And I remember seeing a lot of these special features before, even on just my regular Blu-ray, let alone the Criterion Blu-ray. And I'm like, these are all archival featurettes right here. There really isn't any new outstanding interviews. You do have one Criterion like interview with a couple of the main actresses there, but I think that one was also on the Blu-ray. May be wrong there, but there just wasn't a whole bunch of new stuff. Like I'm saying I already saw this stuff before. I already saw that little mini documentary on the Blu-ray. So you're not really buying this for upgraded special features at all. Maybe there's one or two new on there, if anything. But really, if you have the Criterion Blu-ray, you might be kind of set there and content with that. Because like I said, the 4K upgrade to pay a whole nother extra $25 during sale time, $50 during non-sale time. Is it really worth it just for the 4K upgrade? Well, let's rant on that hardcore next. But now it's time for a massive rant on why this Breakfast Club 4K from the Criterion Collection is a complete disappointment and has a ton of errors and mistakes on Criterion's part that I think should have been fixed before they ever released this sucker right here. Like, come on. Yeah, it's a 4K disc with the freaking new. I'm going to pay over $50 during a non-sale time for that, or $25 during a sale time just for that. Like, let's be real. What do we buy Criterion for? Yes, of course, great transfers and great discs, but you also have to have those special features in there, those bonuses that are for people that are inspiring to be filmmakers, because that's what the Criterion Closet is all about, right? We want to learn about the filmmaking prospects, and we just don't have a lot new here. I don't think there was any new special features, or at least that I could recognize. I think if you have the Criterion Blu-ray, you're pretty much set on all the special features. Now, maybe they added one or two in here, but they didn't stand out to me. So do I just want something with a bunch of archival featurettes? No, I wanted new stuff in here. Give me some new interviews with cast members, and maybe you can't get everybody back, but you're telling me you can get one member of the Breakfast Club back for a new interview? Like, come on, that is absolutely insane and ridiculous. And then, of course, just people that worked on the movie, the behind the scenes stuff. Let's talk about production design. Let's talk about that stuff. Like, can't we do that? Maybe get somebody from John Hughes' family to do an interview or something like that. Give us more insight into the movie. Maybe even do interviews with fans of the movie. Something really, really cool that says, hey, you need to pick up Criterion Collection for these brand new special features. Now, I know not everybody cares about special features. I get it. Seems like special features are going the way of the dodo bird, where less and less studios and boutique labels are focusing on them. But if you're going to buy Criterion Collection, that is something that is expected to have some new banging special features. And if you do lackluster, kind of skimpy job on it, I am going to point it out, because I actually do care about special features and want to learn about the filmmaking stuff along with enjoying the movie. Why can't we have both? So I know people get mad when I complain about special features, but I think it's something that should be there, especially when you're talking Criterion Collection. So yeah, really, what are you getting at if that's anything special? It's the same darn artwork as before, same design. It's not a new digipack or box set or anything like that. I mean, you open up this sucker. Is it anything special on the inside? Well, you guys can take a look. It's kind of lackluster on the discs themselves. It just kind of looks run down and plain, especially that 4K disc. The coloring there just doesn't work for me. The Blu-ray's okay, but nothing really special. Like, I think the steelbook actually stands out a lot more that I got with the Blu-ray way back when. Like, you tell me, hey, would you rather have this design? Yeah, I'd probably go this one. I think this one's a lot cooler. So yeah, maybe it doesn't fit the Criterion aesthetics, but I do really like this design overall. So what are you paying for the Criterion 4K for? You're not getting much special features there, or, well, new special features. You're not getting a really cool new design. It's the same old thing. You're not getting anything special besides it being now on a 4K disc. You don't even have a Dolby Atmos track in there. If you're going to tell me you're going to do 4K Ultra HD, you better give everything that a 4K disc can offer. That includes Dolby Vision, HDR, and a Dolby Atmos track, because some people do have a Dolby Atmos speaker set up and they want to hear the different freaking sounds from different channels. Then you need to have a Dolby Atmos track. They invested heavily in their setups. They want to have the best audio track possible. So make a new freaking audio track in there. Do some new sound mixing. Make it really incredible. So where you say, hey, you need this 4K upgrade, not just for the picture quality. We know the Blu-ray already looks great. This is a tad better, but because it sounds way, way better with this new Dolby Atmos track. That would have been a big seller with Criterion, and they just completely slacked on this one. It was just so lackluster. So if you already have a Blu-ray of the Criterion for the Breakfast Club, I don't think you need an upgrade here. It's just pointless. Just for a 4K disc to say, hey, now I have it on 4K now. It's not going to look any different on the shelf. Like I said, the quality is so, tough to notice there. You have to really be looking at every frame by frame. I just think for most people out there, if you already own the Breakfast Club, then you just don't need this 4K upgrade now. If you don't own the Breakfast Club at all on physical media, then we can talk next. So let's talk about the future of collecting Criterion and if this one is the best pickup for you. So now talking about the future of Criterion Collecting and the Breakfast Club on 4K, should you be picking that one up? Well, if you already own the Breakfast Club from the Criterion Collection, you definitely don't need this one. So if you have the Blu-ray, I think you're good there. It's not a big enough 4K upgrade on picture quality alone. That's just my opinion. Maybe you disagree out there. Now, if you're talking about you own a different Blu-ray, like you own the Blu-ray Steelbook or a Blu-ray out of like a John Hughes collection, do you need to upgrade it there? If you want, a few of the Criterion special features, maybe. Once again, it depends how big of a fan you are, but I think once again, you're probably pretty content with the studio release of the Blu-ray itself. So I still probably want to upgrade it at that point. But if you don't have any Blu-ray at all, maybe you only have this one on DVD or VHS, now you're thinking about upgrading, well then of course go for the 4K Ultra HD from Criterion. It does look great. It's an awesome movie. I love this movie. If you've never seen this movie before and this is going to be your first time watching, yes, get the 4K Criterion while it's on sale right now. It's going to be a big benefit to you because it's an amazing movie. It's a crowd pleaser. I don't think I've talked to anybody that hasn't liked this movie. Like, it just goes across generations and most people really enjoy The Breakfast Club. It's just one of John Hughes' finest works. And so absolutely, if you don't have this movie in the collection, I think it is a safe blind buy. So yeah, I would recommend it for people that don't have it. I think Criterion did a lackluster job. I thought they could have done better, especially for fans of this movie. Just give me something different. Give me that new Dolby Atmos track. Give me some new packaging, maybe. Just give me something to really sink my teeth into, like some new special features. Just whatever you could get in there. A new documentary would have been great, but something that really sells it. So Criterion Collection, if they keep just doing lackluster 4K upgrades, kind of like Screen Factory has been doing, they've been taking their Blu-rays, upgrading them to 4Ks, the ones that are the big sellers. I don't want Criterion to go down that road. Work on other titles instead if you're going to do that. Just don't keep re-releasing stuff without adding new stuff in. Now, if you're going to add in a lot of new stuff, then yes, I will take the 4K upgrades any day. But if not, I would focus on movies that are on DVD that we still haven't gotten to Blu-ray or 4K yet, and then give us some 4K and Blu-ray releases from the Criterion Collection. So I love the Criterion Collecting boutique label. I know this seems like a rant video, but I just want to get the information out there so people can make better buying decisions, be more informed in what they're actually getting. And so, yeah, I hope Criterion Collecting still continues in the future. They're like their OG boutique label. They've done a lot of great work. I have a lot of awesome favorites from the Criterion Collection. I just want to see them do more new stuff, new special features, new additions to the movies they're doing, and focus on some other stuff too, because they are such a big boutique label. They have a lot of spine numbers. Let's keep going. Maybe, hey, bring Armageddon to 4K, right? That would be a big, massive upgrade. Get some new special features there. Wouldn't everybody want that? I think that'd be incredible. But there you go, guys. Those are just my thoughts right now on the Criterion Collection's Breakfast Club 4K release. Let me know what you think of that title down below. If you're picking up this title, I will leave an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. Like I said, if you don't own this movie at all, I would definitely recommend getting it during the sale time right now. And then, of course, what are your other Criterion titles you want to see get a 4K upgrade, or other movies that you just want to see get into the Criterion Collection and get a new spine number? What could Criterion do with these movies you absolutely love? Let's give those movie conversations down below. Let's respond to each other. Hit the likes on each other comments. If you haven't already, go ahead and mega blockbuster that like and subscribe, that notification bell, so you don't miss any other new Criterion updates and you stay informed in the world of physical media and collecting out there. Of course, hype up this video, hype it up, get us on the leaderboards so we can grow physical media collecting in this current year, and you can be a part of that movement where we save physical media and Criterion Collecting together, my friend. So have a great day watching and talking your movies. And of course, go ahead and mega blockbuster next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.